He's not better than Larry Bird, but is he a top 2, top 3 player in the league right now? Because you let ESPN rankings tell it. They got Jokic number 1. They got Luka number 2. Go figure. The 2 best players in the league play 0 defense. Go figure. And then the players that actually are winning more than them, the player that just won the championship in JAYSON Tatum, he's the guy that can't even get in the game in the Olympics. He's the guy that plays both sides of the ball, averaging 10 rebounds this year. Not because he's standing in the corner. He's still defending at a high level and getting 10 rebounds because he's playing power forward in that system. So Brown can play small forward. And guess what he's also doing? Playing off the ball because they got a point guard like Drew Holiday who's actually a point guard. They let him actually play point guard in Boston. They let Derek White actually play point guard in Boston. JAYSON Tatum is not trying to hog the assist stats like Luka and Jokic is. You in Denver got Jamal Murray as a starter who's a very capable point guard and Russell Westbrook as a backup who's a very capable point guard. And they can't even get the assists like they want to because Jokic wants them. Kyrie Irving, capable point guard. But Luka got to play point guard. Kyrie got to play 2 guard. I seen Kyrie Irving guarding freaking Anthony Edwards last game. Why? Insane. You get a smaller player, the tougher task, because he actually wants to play defense, but Luka gets like for you being a bad defender, you get rewarded with rest on defense. Hey, we go hide you. We're not gonna put a burden on you to have to play defense. So you do that, right? So the guy who plays defense, plays both sides of the ball, and plays off the ball, that's the guy who doesn't get rewarded at all. But the guy who's out there hogging stats is in the front of the MVP race and also on the top of all the rankings, ESPN, Bleacher Report, by not playing defense. I don't understand it. So Jeff T talked about that.
We gonna do start comparisons about how y'all glorify certain shit that Luka do and then downplay it with JAYSON Tatum do it. We'll say that for
when he had his stats.
Hey, it's low key getting blatant now.
That game that he had. Yeah, but and nobody talked about it.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, that's why I posted it because I was like, hey, Luke, I'm gonna keep it a bean. I'm gonna stamp it. Luka not better than him. He not, bro. I don't know what he do better than him. I mean, he might pass better.
He facilitates.
Okay, he pass better.
He do.
That's it.
They might rebound the same.
JT guard better than him.
That's a fact. I like JT over Luka, but I fuck with Luka off the strength of the fat nigga game. He out of shape and he running the NBA.
Luka Doncic.
Yeah. I just think JT got a better chance of stopping him than he got of stopping JT.
The way he dragged the Suns, bro.
Yeah, but you played me in the chip.
I just seen the Patriots drag the Suns. Nothing special.
This nigga.
And we just seen you in the chip.
I love JT.
That is a very valid point. I just seen you when it mattered the most.
Yeah. I love JT, and I'm taking JT over Luka, but I'm Luka, bro. I put up these numbers every night, all the time. That's why it's kind of common. When you do it, it's kind of be like, oh damn, JAYSON Tatum.
But they gas it when Luka do it though.
I just don't like when they downplay when he does. Like, obviously, we know you got to respect what Luka does because Luka's like that. I just don't like when they downplay when JT. Like, don't do that. He's stat padding. Don't do that, bro.
Nah, JT deserve all his flash. JT get a lot of smut for no reason. I don't know why. You know what I mean? Probably something I don't know. But Luka just more consistent with them crazy numbers, though, bro.
Yeah, he get crazy numbers a lot. But I'm saying, like, we was all talking, not us, but like the media was talking about JT. They was giving him like for not winning a chip. He been to the conference finals. He did all this. But Luka doing the same thing. Yeah. I don't hear nothing about, it's time for Luka to win. Like, nobody say nothing this year about it.
Oh, yeah. The pressure was put on.
Yeah, it's like, if he don't win, he's starting to become like a...
That's what happened when you win a lot, though.
Yeah, but Luka...
This is like, about time.
But Luka made to the chip. The year before, they had a good run. Like, he didn't have playoff moments.
But JT been doing it, bro, since the start of this motherfucker.
Yep.
So that's a different type of pressure. Like, nigga, get over the hump now. It sucks, but Luka didn't have early success like that. Jason Tatum is a rare breed in the NBA, bro.
What happens if they swap teams?
I don't like it.
I don't like it either. Boston becomes worse. And Dallas becomes worse.
Facts.
Because what Luka do for Dallas, JT, he's not the same. Luka like a point guard.
Yeah,
for
JT sure. Ain't doing that.
Nah, he not a point guard. But I'm just saying, if I was starting my team, I probably would take JAYSON for me.
Okay.
Because the way I like to play basketball.
I agree. If I was starting my team, give me Jason Tatum. Right? Give me Jason Tatum. Right. So let's go over this again. I know y'all tired of seeing my little illustration up here, but let's go over how I look at what an MVP is. Because right now they got Luka still in the MVP race. He just got hurt last game, so he'll probably fall out on the next week list. All right. But the fact that he was even in there just goes to show you that they just value triple doubles for some reason. And it's a style of basketball you can play that's going to get you triple doubles. I just explained it, right? But Jokic does the same thing, and he's been the number one on the MVP list since week number 2, right? He's been number one ever since because triple-double is all they think about. He's averaging a 30-point triple-double. They can care less. They just got clapped by Cleveland just now, and Mitchell's not even an MVP candidate, and he's leading that team to the best record in the league, just like Jason Tatum led Boston to the best record in the league last year, and he didn't sniff a top 3 finish in the MVP voting. And then SGA got snuffed out by Jokic. It's the triple-double. They just love it. They just love it. They love the triple-double more than they love defense, more than they love winning. Denver is not winning at all. They're blaming everyone. They're blaming Michael Porter Jr. They're blaming Jamal Murray. They haven't quite started blaming Mike Malone yet, but it's coming, right? They won't blame Jokic. He would never get any blame as long as he's putting up a triple-double. But that's not how I look at MVPs. It's not about triple-double, right? It's about your value on both ends of the floor, right? So all the candidates have offensive value. They do it different. The offensive value for Jason Tatum is just score points. Give me 28 points. Give me 28 points. That's all I need, right? So if you can score me points, boom, you show me offensive value. But what Jokic is doing is, like right now, he's getting 28 to 30 points plus 10 assists, right? Now, I'm not saying that Tatum's not getting any assists at all, but it's not close to 10. He's getting about 5 to 6 assists, which is normal for a guy who's only concentrating on scoring, who's not playing point guard. Like if you don't play point guard, it's not your job to rack up the assists. Drew Holiday's job is to distribute the basketball, and Derek White's job is to distribute the basketball. They're the point guards, right? They even got Pritchard. He likes to shoot a lot of threes, but he's a point guard as well. So they have conventional point guards that get them their assists, right? So what the NBA is really saying is if you don't play point guard for your team or point forward, if you're not the offensive hub for your team, if they don't go, if you're not the assist guy for your team, you can never beat out an assist guy for MVP. Because as long as Jokic is getting close to 10 assists, close to a triple-double, that's more fascinating than winning to them. That's more fascinating than defense, because what Tatum does, he rebounds at an elite level for a small forward. He's getting 10 rebounds a game. That is elite for a small forward. To compare that to what LeBron James do, who we all think is a great rebounder, I don't think LeBron has ever averaged 10 rebounds. Ever. Bird has. Bird averaged 10 rebounds for his entire career. That's an elite rebounder at the small forward position. Tatum is doing that. Larry Bird has won 3 MVPs in a row. The only player who's ever done that. 3 in a row. Tatum's rebounding like him. Tatum's winning like him. He's been to the finals twice. He won once. He's been in the conference finals like 4 times. He's been winning since he was 19 when he joined the league. And then, oh, by the way, he plays elite defense. So if I'm getting you 28 points, 10 rebounds, and 6 assists while playing elite defense, and I have the best record, and oh, by the way, I just won the championship, How am I not even in the conversation for MVP? How am I losing in the MVP ladder to a guy with a worse record, a guy that don't play defense, all because he gets 4 more assists than me? I get more wins and I play the other end of the floor defense elite. He don't play defense and he get less wins, but he has 4 more assists. So that makes him more valuable than me. God forbid. So offensive value, defensive value, and your team success is what I look at when I grade MVPs and even when I grade players in general. Luka's lacking there. Jokic is lacking there. Harden is lacking there. Anybody who plays that style is lacking there. Right? So with that being said, I open the phone lines up. This is the last time I open it up for the night. I'm only going to take 3 phone calls. I want to know y'all thoughts on Luka, the MVP, Jokic, Tatum. First of all, answer the question when you call. Is Luka better than Jason Tatum, or is Jason Tatum better than Luka? We'll start there. Then you can talk about if you think Steph Curry is the greatest shooter of all time. Caller from New York, what's up?
What's up? I just saw the lines open up. I'm just trying to call in on the Luka thing.
All right, let's go. What you got?
Okay. Basically, I think that, Luka Doncic is overrated. I think that overlooking Jason Tatum as MVP candidate is just the way for the league to downplay real authentic basketball and cater to casuals. I don't think that it's going in a good direction. And I just think that's a lot of showmanship out there. It's not, they're rewarding, like Mel said, they're rewarding triple doubles, fancy plays over real basketball and really rating players the way they should be rated. So I just wanted to speak on that.
That's a daggone good point, man. You said they pretty much overshadowing real basketball and rewarding. I don't even know what you call it. What kind of basketball you call it?
Rewarding. I'm from New York, so it's like Showtime ball, showmanship. It's like Rucker Park, step backs, threes. It's easy for a casual to understand a crossover, 3-point shot, lobs. It's harder to understand intricate offenses, intricate defenses, schemes, 1-2 dribble pull-ups. That's hard for a casual to understand. So they've simplified the game.
Yeah. Oh, now you cooking. What's your name again?
My name is Sonny.
You cooking, bro. Nah, you cooking, and you said it, and you didn't have to use a lot of words to say it, man. You got right to the point. That I ain't even got nothing to add to that. That's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is. Like, who don't value a 1 dribble pull up or a 2 dribble pull up like that? That's art to me. That's art.
100%. I call it liquid poetry.
Yeah,
I call that liquid poetry,
and it's advanced. That, like, believe it or not, that's advanced. If you can get a high percentage shot with 1 or 2 dribble, that tells me a couple of things. That means you can read someone's body language, that you can read their feet to know which 100%. Foot to attack, and you can utilize the triple threat very good, right? Yep. And your jab step very good. Like, that's the first thing I taught my son. And 100%. And I think that's the first thing Carmelo taught his son. When you see Carmelo working with Cayenne when he was real young, he was not doing no cone work, no cone drills, no dribbling. He had that boy working on triple threat and mid-range jump shots.
Everything you're saying is 100% accurate, and that's basketball. Basketball is the art of getting to my weapon with the least amount of movement, with the least amount of struggle, least amount of effort. Because if you think about it, in a gunfight, the guy can pull out the weapon first win. If I have to take 7 dribbles to create space, I've lost already.
Correct. And that's what this NBA is, man. Open the floor wide open, and you get unlimited dribbles to get to a shot. That is insane.
100%.
And you know 100%. What I hate about the word efficiency, because they use that word so much in NBA circles, and they think efficiency is only your field goal percentage. Oh man, he's way more efficient. Like Kobe Bryant was an efficient scorer. That's why LeBron's better than him. He wasn't efficient because he shot it at 44%. But my definition,
that's a massive lie.
That's a lie.
Start cutting you off.
Because my definition of efficiency is exactly what you described. Because how much time did you use off the clock to get to your high percentage shot? How many screens did you use? How many dribbles did you use? How much space did you need?
And then to add to that, people talk about Kobe Bryant. I'm a huge Kobe and Jordan fan, right? Here's the thing: they don't bargain for. It's very difficult to score in small spaces.
Correct.
NBA of the 1990s and 2000s, you had a box you had to score from.
Correct.
You had maybe 4 or 5 feet of space you could score from because there was so much help. The lane was packed, and shot blockers then were not charge takers. They were shot blockers. They're coming for your shot. Now the league is full of charge takers, so the floater is good, on and on and on. But if you put Kobe in a scenario where it's 5 out and he only has to worry about one player, come on, man, it'll be video game scores.
Yeah, it would be.
So when I hear people talk about, oh, this guy's not efficient, much like you, it drives me up the wall because in my head I'm like, do you understand that he's scoring through massive layers of coverage to get to the rim or to get to a shot, and he's doing it and making it look easy? The only player I can watch now is Kevin Durant. That's the only player I can watch right now because he plays basketball from a score standpoint, much like you said, as a sniper. Yeah. He finds his target and he executes. That's it.
Kyrie Irving's like that as well. I like Kyrie, Kevin Durant. I agree with Kyrie. I really love SGA.
He reminds me of T-Mac a lot, Orlando T-Mac a lot.
Yeah, I love SGA. And believe it or not, despite what I've been saying today, I love watching Jokic, man. Like, how you not like his post game? Like Jokic post game. The only thing I don't like about Jokic is him having the need to play point forward. I get it. You can pass your butt off. But so could Sabonis. And we didn't give him the ball to play point forward.
Yeah.
Sabonis' son can pass over in Sacramento. We didn't give him Chris Webber could pass. Vlade Divac.
Chris Webber's an underrated passer.
Great passer. So is Vlade Divac. Great passer.
Yep.
Right. Yep. So is Larry Bird. Great passer. Just because you can pass don't mean you have to be the point guard or the point forward.
But you know what? To sell the merchandise, it's easier to have the biggest thing on your team, because it's the easiest thing to see. 7 feet, 300 pounds. It's easy to see. And then if you see a big guy running up and down the court.
We don't say 7 foot, 300 pounds here, Sonny. We say 7 foot, 117 pounds. I mean, 1,000. 7 foot, 1,017 pounds. That's what we say for Jokic.
7 feet, 1,070 whatever pounds. Yeah, I say I mean, but that's the thing, right? Because it's designed to be a spectacle. Like the NBA is like P.T. Barnum and Bailey Circus from back in the 1800s. That's all it is now. Make the Tiger do a trick and get the cheers from the crowd. So it's more fun to see a 7-footer dribble the ball, shoot a three, make an unnecessarily flashy pass. Not that it's basketball, because I saw you earlier were talking about David Robb. DC Slim should be barred from all telephonic devices, by the way. I just wanted to say that, but put that aside for a minute. The idea that centers from the 90s and 2000s can't play in this league, it's not real. It's just not real.
Right.
So I just think that right now the game is just set up for casuals, shoot threes, make great passes, and ignore real talent executing like Jason Tatum versus Luka. It's more fun to watch Luka, but it takes a student to appreciate Tatum.
Facts. I appreciate that call. I already got your number saved now, man, so I know when you call. You give
fantastic.
You getting VIP status, brother.
Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you.
Thanks for the call, man. Appreciate it.
All right.
Yep. Hey, Sonny was cooking. Let's get one more call. Sonny was cooking, y'all.